Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you up here in the booth, and we have got safety Justin Reed handling our opening kick. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here. He's 2nd and 1. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a gain of 9.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
38-yard line.
Another game to Judkins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And that's all with the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Right side, this is caught by Taylor. Oh, this big guy is moving! And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's another Browns first down.
Judkins. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On the screen, this is Sampson. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw. Bengals get to him and take him down. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
All right, first sack on the board and the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he got it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Burrow from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll run here on 1st down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow finds him over the middle. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Burrow's going to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys. What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 28-yard line.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
A gain of 6. And the Browns 1st down. It's a gain of 6.
Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
7 yards.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Rolling from the gun here. Again, he's under pressure and he goes down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks, gonna bring up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Burrow now on 1st down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Intended for number 87.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Kobe Bryant on the coverage.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On third down, here's Burrow. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the set.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So on fourth down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. Back out now comes the Browns offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
From the gun on third down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
43-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Completed over the middle. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
2 yards.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 41-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second-quarter lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 3.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Looks away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. From the gun, Judkins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sean Judkins. A 7-yard gain. That's good for our Browns. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Browns 1st down.
Right up the gut. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one's caught. Judy has it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 19 yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted! And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow setting the throw. Finds a man right side. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
At the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Now Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that means 3rd down coming up. To the air on 3rd and long. Avoids the sack. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finding Judy. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
8 yards on the pickup.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. A little screen pass for Judkins. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Browns 1st down.
Judkins up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
49-yard line. A gain of 2.
They'll throw it.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Has a lane inside the 35. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's a Browns first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. A 28-yard gain. And the Browns first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the
In the draw here with Judkins. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Judkins running between the tackles. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, Burrow to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bengals
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout.
It's a gain of 7.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At their
2nd and 3 now. Burrow from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he's down. Looks like they made a stop at the 46-yard line. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Burrow now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Burrow. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. And the Browns get there and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That's now a handful of sacks for the defense and a handful of bruises for the quarterback. Consider this, Kate. Truly elite defenses in this league, well, they average just over 3 sacks a game during an entire season. You put up 5 in a contest, you're playing like one of the league's best.
And that will not be enough for a first down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And plenty of hang time on this one. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just 1 snap later.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Sending him on the dive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Gets it to him on the screen. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And Judkins on the drop down. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
It's a gain
QB sneak coming. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
It's
A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the give, here's Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Motioning the tight end now. Second and 10, back to throw. That's more on the quick slant.
Second down.
And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
Shotgun now on third down. Got his man. This is Noel. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
a gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Browns.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down, play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
And incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
A loss of 5
Just an
yards.
incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Third and long for him here. Brought in right side by Moore. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
A gain of 15
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They'll go, Judkins. And the defense escapes. They have a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
on the tackle.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Hand off to the back. Makes the tackle. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Burrow setting the throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Burrow to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Chase incomplete.
That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now they face second down. Burrow. Short pass brought in. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
Jamar Chase. A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Third and 1. Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. This is the end of the third quarter. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. To the air again, it's Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Complete out to the right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5 at the 13-yard
To throw again, it's Burrow. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. They did it! He made the interception! There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Plowing up the middle. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Throwing on second. Finds him over the middle. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
And the Browns first down.
On first down, they'll run. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
He's tackled at the
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got second and 6 coming up.
Second and 6.
Pass play coming here. Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Browns first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Second down pass play coming. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Gets it quickly to Noel. 40! Free inside the 30. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
17.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And they're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Out of the
7.
shotgun, Burrow. That's completed right side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
Wilson and the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 24, Browns 17.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Moore going in motion left. Going now on first down. On the slant, complete to Judy. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
The Browns first down.
Here's Judkins on first down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw here. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Looking to throw.
And it's 3rd down.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it.
The Bengals take over.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. There's a dive up the middle. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Burrow out of the shotgun. They did it! He made the interception! Kobe Bryant has it. And the Browns have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Browns getting their offense out there. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Again to throw on 2nd. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He's back to throw. 3 inside the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Cleveland.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Now after delivering that ball, we see some discomfort out there. So here come the trainers to take a look at him. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Pass is cut and denied. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big...
It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights, and the Browns tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll fall his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw it. He's got it over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Setting up to pass. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. The kick is good. He got it! And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They won it! So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.